Hello guys, how's it going? Matt is back here and welcome back to Easy English with Matt. And today I want to talk to you fellas about different words in English that sound the same. Not just for us, not just for non-native speakers, but for native speakers as well. They just sound the same and cause a lot of troubles for us, just normal casual people, right? So yes guys, they are bad. Yes, I don't understand why we have them, why native speakers really have those words. And yes, they cause a lot of troubles for us and they make our lives harder. So guys, if you want to figure out what those words are, just keep watching, smash a like, subscribe, and let's start it. And the first couple of words we're having today, guys, is a dew and another dew, unexpectedly. So this dew, guys, is water. So it's the water drops that are appearing every morning on the grass, on the plants, or like everything which is not covered, which is on the outer space. And this dew is like because of. So this bus is getting late due to the roadworks, or this airplane is delaying due to the weather conditions. So dew, water, and dew because of. And the second pair of words, guys, is die and of course die. So this die means to pass away, to stop living here on this earth, on this world, and go to the other world, to the heaven, to the hell, or whatever you believe in. So die is stop living and just pass away. And this dye means to color something with some liquid, with some paint. So usually is used for hair. So I dye my hair, or probably I dye my beard, I dye my eyebrows. Well, it's just for hair, guys. Usually it's used for hair. Moving on, and the next pair of words we have is discreet and discreet. So this discreet means that the person is careful and he or she just wouldn't give her or his secrets away. So something happened in your life that public wants to know, but you wouldn't tell them. You would just keep your secrets to yourself. You're very discreet. And this discreet means like different, like special. So we're having two schools and they are discreet. They're very special. This school is for young people, this school is for old people, or this school is much better, this is much worse, or they just look different, or they just have different students. They are discreet. Or we're having our home in the middle of discrete areas, right? Discrete regions. So this region is poor people, this area is for like rich people. So these two areas are discrete. Now guys, we have three words that sound the same and they sound like doe. So the first doe means the female of some animal like deer or a rabbit. So this is a doe. Now the second doe means like just a note. We have do, re, mi, fa, and so on. This is the note doe. And the third one is a substance that is made of flour to make some different cakes or some other different bakings, right? So you need dough to make some dumplings, you need dough to make spaghetti, you need dough to make cakes. Next words we have, guys, is done and done. So this done is simple, is the third form of the verb to do, right? Do, did, and done. And then this one has two meanings, guys. So the first one is color. If I find this color, I'll put it over here or over here somewhere on the screen. But if I don't find it, then you can just imagine this grayish brown color. So it's like gray and brown together. It is done. And the second meaning of this done is to demand money from someone. So for example, your friend owes you money, but he's just like doing that for a long time, for years, and you're tired of that. He is not your friend anymore, so you're just like, give me my money, I'm just gonna kill you. So this is donning. I'm donning money from my like ex-friend. And the next words we have is douse and douse. So this douse means to put some liquid over some object and make that object wet. So we can douse water over our clothes and make our clothes wet. Or we can douse some gas over leaves, over like dry old leaves, and set them on fire. Then this douse means to search for something, right? So I'm dowsing the internet to find some clothes, or I'm dowsing the internet to find a closest petrol station. The next words, guys, are draft and draft. So this draft is easy and everybody knows. If you're writing something and then you want to change it, then the original text is draft, And what you have changed is like the one you're going to give to someone, you're going to pass, right? But this one, the first one, the original, is a draft. Or you're drawing something and then you're going to change it. But before you change anything, you're having a draft. Or you're typing some message to your friend, but you're thinking, maybe I should change something. Or you're just saving it and going to change it later. You're not sending to your friend, you're just skipping it and going to change it later. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, doesn't matter. So this piece of text is a draft that you're going to change later and make it better. And this draft is the period of time where there is no rain for a long time. There is no rivers, there's no lakes. It is just very dry land. People have nothing to drink. People probably have nothing to eat as well. But the main idea of drought is everything is dry. There's no water, right? The deserts are drafting. Next pair is duel and duel. So this duel means that something is consisting of two parts. Like my phone has dual SIM card slots, right? So I have two slots for my SIM cards. Or some car has dual seats or dual doors. So that car has two doors or two seats, whatever, doesn't matter. And this duel is like a formal fight in the past when two people are taking guns and like moving 10 steps off each other, and then they are shooting each other, who is faster and who is better with shooting. And the next words are flu and flu. So this flu is a disease, the full name is influenza, that makes us cough, have some fever, maybe a pain in our throats, and so on. And this flu is the past form of fly. So if I fly today, but I flew yesterday. Moving on to words beat and beat. So this beat is to harm someone with your fists, with your head, with your knees, or with your feet. Doesn't matter. It means to hit someone and make this person some harm. Now, this beet is a vegetable. I don't really like it, but some people do. So it's like red vegetable that you can make some soup out of it. And these pair of words many people confuse because they think they sound the same, but they don't. So this one is a dessert and this one is desert. So they have different stresses. You can see and you can hear it. Dessert and desert. So dessert is some food, is some sweet food that you eat after your main meal, right? Like a cake, like a pie, some chocolate, some candies, maybe some ice cream, doesn't matter. That is a dessert. And a desert is a big, huge land which is covered with sand and it's very, very dry. There's no water. It's just dry and there is always drafts. And the next pair of words, guys, is actually word pair. So we have this pair and this pair. So this pair is like two objects, right? We have pair of people. So we are saying there are two people. Oh, I'm saying we have a pair of words. So that means we have two words, one and two. Now this pair is kind of a fruit, guys. I'm not sure how to explain fruits to you guys, but that is like some kind of an apple and some other fruits. Well, I'm gonna post a picture over here so you can see what kind of fruit it is, guys. And the next couple of words we have is nose and of course knows. So this knows is the third person form of the verb to know. So I know, we know, they know. But he knows, she knows, and it knows. Then this nose is our organ, alright? This is our nose. Next words are not and knot. So this knot is an object that appears if we use the rope and we tie it up. So this is not actually a rope, this is a lace from my shoe. And if we do this, guys, if we tie it up, then we're having a knot. Maybe you can see I'm already having 3 knots over here because this is not the first time I'm shooting this video. Well, anyway, this is a knot. Then this knot is the word that we use to disagree with somebody. Like, do you like ice cream? No, I don't. No, I do not. Is there some milk? No, there is not. Now the word night and night. So So this knight is a guy, is the warrior from medieval age that was fighting for kings, for queens, sometimes even for themselves. In nowadays we say if the guy, if a man is a knight, that means as he is very gallant, he's very like smart and cool and so on. But actually knights have never been that. They were like dirty bad guys fighting sometimes even innocent people. And this night is just the time of a day. Right now we have day and later we're gonna have night and we're going to sleep. Moving on to hour and hour. So this hour is a measurement of time. 1 hour contains 60 minutes and one day has got 24 hours, right? Now this hour is the word of possession, the possession word that indicates that something belongs to us. So this car is our, right? That house is our house, and so on. Next words we have is holy and holy. So this holy is like saint, it belongs to religion. For example, there was Jesus 2000 years ago on earth and he used some towel, let's say. In our days we still have that towel in the church. So you're going to the church and you want to see the towel, but there is a priest and he tells you don't touch it, not to touch it, right? Because it's saint, it's holy, you can just look at it. And we have a book Bible is a saint book, and sometimes on it you can see Holy Bible, it's a holy book. Now this holy means like completely, totally, fully. So you can say I'm not wholly sure about that, or it's not wholly different, it's not totally different, right? Clear. Next words we have is heal, heal and heal. So this heal, guys, is like recover. For example, I cut my skin 2 weeks ago and now it has almost healed. So it's healing, right? Now I have just normal skin. Then this heel, guys, is the back rounded part of a foot. So also we have them on our shoes, right? Women have high heels and men have short heels or no heels at all. Then this heel, guys, is a little mountain. So if there is just a little small mountain, low mountain, you can call it, there is a hill, you can call it a hill. And there is even one more hill, the fourth one, he will, the contraction is hill. So we have got 4 different words that sound the same. Next 3 words we have, guys, is for, and damn, this is very obvious, for. So this for, guys, is the word like for somebody, right? This present is for you. No, don't touch that cake, that is for your dad. Or this for, guys, is number 4, super simple. And that for is a bit complicated because it means like forward, the forward or front part of something. So you can say 4 legs. So horse has 4 legs, right? And the front legs are 4 legs. Or this part of our body is a forehead, right? It's like front of our head, forehead. And the last pair of words, fellas, we have are some and some, of course. So some is like the word that we use when we want something, right? I want some coffee. I want some cookies. I want some tea. I want some pizza. You never say how much or how many of those you want. That means just unprecise number. I want some cookies can mean that you want 2 cookies, that you want 5 cookies, that you want 10 cookies. Doesn't matter. Usually it's not a lot. Usually it's just a little. I want some pizza. It doesn't mean that you want whole pizza. You just want few slices of pizza. Or I want some tea. Usually is 1 cup of tea, and so on. Some is not a lot, it's just a little of something. And this sum is like I'm adding something. I'm adding 2 plus 2 is 4. So 4 is a sum of 2 plus 2. Sum is like when you're adding different things together, and that's what you have at the end. This is the sum. This is it for this video lesson, guys. Thank you if you watched till the end. I hope it was helpful for you. Now I'm gonna give you a little tip how you can distinguish those words and understand them. Well, there's no way to distinguish them just by your ear, just by listening. You have to understand the context of what the person is saying. Only then you can understand what that word means and what exactly word your partner is using. So guys, listen carefully to the context, and if you understand all the other words and the grammar construction, then you're gonna get the word that your partner is using. Now this is it for today's video lesson. Thank you for watching, guys. Smash a like and bye bye. See you soon.